Alright, what is up everybody? So in my last video where I was doing the photo hunt challenge, I mentioned that I had a set of handlebars coming in for the Meteor 350. They showed up later that day, actually the same day, but this video won't post for a few more days. So I got them installed. As you can see, everything fit fine. Stock cables. I only had to I wouldn't call it reroute. I had to undo a clamp on the right side of the frame that holds the front brake cable, and then I did have to reroute the clutch cable. I just had to take it out of its hanger, and the hanger is not a split hanger, so you have to undo the clutch cable at the engine side, slide it all the way out. It's got two hangers, and one of them is down low on the frame, and then one of them is right up here on the triples. So slide it out all the way out, just so you can get it routed outside of the hanger up here on the triple, and then you're good to go. And it all reached in the factory hanger, and the brake cable reached. It was just tighter than I wanted it to be. To be honest with you, it would maybe still work out and be fine, but it was a little snug when you go full lock with the handlebars and stuff like that. So I just went ahead and done those while I was already, had all my tools out doing everything. So yeah, these are the stock handlebars off of a Honda Dax, which is like the little mini moto, similar to the new Honda Monkey 125 and the Honda Grom. So I ordered these off Rocky Mountain ATV MC. There's a ton of suppliers you can get them through. Anyone that supplies OEM Honda parts, because these are the factory stock handlebars for that Honda Dax. I was back and forth on whether I would order ones for the Honda Monkey or the Honda Dax. The Dax just was a little cheaper. They can't be too dissimilar, but I don't have both pairs in front of me to be able to compare. So I'll kind of do a walk around and point out exactly what I had to change or what I had to do different, and let you get a better view of the bike with these handlebars on it. But the purpose of where I'm headed right now is I'm headed to my local Honda dealership, because I want to put eyeballs on a Honda Dax and see what bar ends it uses. I can reuse the factory Royal Enfield bar ends, assuming not assuming nothing. I can reuse them, but I've got to order if I do that, I'll end up ordering it from Rocky Mountain. But when you put wraparound handguards on a dirt bike, they come with like a split bushing that goes in the handlebar, and then when you tighten a bolt down, this split bushing slides against itself and expands and grabs the inside of the bar. I can use that to be what holds the factory bar end weights onto these bars. I do have a lathe at home, so I could machine something out of aluminum. That way I can polish it, or out of stainless steel. If I really want to make my Chinese mini lathe hate me, I could do it out of stainless steel, and that way it'll have a chrome or polished look to it. And I can just press those in, because now that I've got these on here and I like them, I'm probably not going to be changing them or taking them off. So I can do something like that, or I can order the factory Honda Dax bar ends, which is what I'm here to look at on a bike, and just see what they look like, and how big the diameter is, because I'm reusing the factory grips off the Royal Enfield. So anyway, I'm gonna check all that out, and then see about ordering those factory bar ends, because these bars are cross drilled for some like snap-in bar ends. I just got to see what they look like and if that's what I want to run or not. So that's what we're here to do. All right, well, that was kind of a bust. Not really a bust. They had a Dax. I confirmed kind of what I needed to know. But before I rode all the way down here, I should just looked at the parts diagram online. It's like a 5-piece assembly. There's a collar that has a snap in there and snapping in them 2 holes, and then on the other side of that collar you have a longer weighted sleeve with threads, and that collar stops that sleeve from coming out as you tighten the bolt down. Then you have the bolt, and then you have the weight itself, and the weight is roughly the same diameter as the OEM grips, so that portion would work out great. But by the time I ordered all that stuff, I would probably be spending not as much as I spent on the bars, which I got for like 40 bucks. So I wouldn't be spending 40 bucks, but I would be spending every bit of 25 to 30. So I'm probably just going to look into either machining my own weights or machining something that will allow me to use the Royal Enfield factory weights. Alright guys, so we're back at home, so let me show you what I come up with. So the factory bolt for the bar end on the Meteor, and I imagine a lot of the other Royal Enfields, is metric, of course, 6x1.0. As you can see, I've already installed the passenger side. So I went out to the other shop on my lathe and turned down a plastic radial bushing, put a little chamfer on the front side, give me a little lead in when I hammer it in, and then it is drilled and tapped. Left it kind of sharp on the back side so that way maybe it won't pull back out of the bar, and I can get the bolt tight enough to where I do not want to tighten it any tighter because I might strip the threads. So at least on the passenger side, this piece is holding good. So that'll get the bar ends back on it, and that, as soon as I install it on the other side, we'll finish up the swap to the Honda Dax bars. Handlebars are great. I will figure out a solution for the bar end weights, and if you are interested in these bars, just look up the OEM bars for a Honda Dax. I can maybe link a Honda part number in the description or something. You can just look it up that way. And then if you do not have the ability or the means to figure out a bar end weight solution, and you don't want to be running just an open handlebar on the end, then heads up, go ahead and buy the bar end weights for the Dax, buy the bolt that goes through it, buy the little snap-in clip ring spacer, whatever it was called, and then buy the threaded weight rod that goes behind that. Order all of that. You'll be, all in all, you'll still be under $70 probably for brand new handlebars and not have to do any hobbling things together like I'm going to end up doing. But yeah, they'll work. So anyway, I'm going to throw in some pictures here, or I've already thrown pictures in, and so Honda Dax bars on a Royal Enfield is done. Next, I just need to figure out the 14-tooth front sprocket, and then I'm probably planning to add the factory clear, kind of taller Royal Enfield touring screen for the Meteor 350. Not going to try to do any kind of retrofit there. We're just going to go with genuine RE parts, because I'll be honest with you, I love the way it looks, and I think it's going to look even better with the higher handlebars behind it as opposed to the lower slung factory bars. So yeah, anyways, that is that, and we will catch y'all in the next one. Remember to subscribe, like, comment if you got any questions, and yeah, we'll see y'all next time. Ride safe.